أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Today, inshallah, we'll continue with page number 23. In page number 22, we learn about the words that Dr. Father Samrai mentioned, like about the istifham, that sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses Hamza for the question of sometimes Hal. Then we have sometimes Ma and sometimes Maza. And there is always a background and the context. That is why these changes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made these changes in the wordings and in the content. So here then we learn about in page number 22 about the taqdeem and ta'khir, like why sometimes mentioning the asma or earth, and then we have the earth before al asma, then we have the ins before jinn, and sometimes jinn before ins. And as I'm already mentioned, that there is always the siyaq. That is why that this taqdeem and ta'khir happens. And also you can go back and check the taqdeem and ta'khir lesson that we did in our balagha course. Then we have also the ruku before sujood and the sujood before ruku. So in uh, in page number 23, Dr. Father Samrai just continue telling us about the this ayah that mentions here, like وهو قد يذكر كلمة أو عبارة في موطن لا يذكرها في موطن آخر. There is a similarity. ولا يكلمهم الله يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم. Alim, then in other place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that continues in page number 23. يكلمه الله ولا ينظر إليهم يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم. Here, if you will compare these two ayah, that one ayah is on page number 22, and the next one is on page number 23, in which there is a switching of the words. Then Dr. Fatih Samai says that فَيَزِيدُ عِبَارَةً وَلَا يَنْظُرُ إِلَيْهِمْ وَغَيْرُ ذَلِكَ وَغَيْرُ كل ذلك يدعوه وضعا فنيا في غاية الروعة والجمال. So he says that, like here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when mentions in another place, like Allah will not speak to them, la wala yukallimuhum Allahu, like not speak to them, nor look at them on the day of resurrection, nor purify them, and for them is a painful punishment. So adding here the phrase wala, this wala yanzuru ilayhim. So we have, and he mentions like that, okay, and so on in other places. All of this is placed in an artistic arrangement of the, you can say, utmost beauty, of the highest degree of beauty, and you can say magnificence. So here he says that كل ذلك يدعوه وضعا فنيا في غاية الروعة والجمال. So this the beauty, and you can say this hugeness, the highest degree of this beauty. Then he continues telling us that ثم هو يجمع بين دروب القول المختلفة ويؤلف بينها في حشد فني عجيب لا يملك العارف بشيء من أسرار التركيب إلا أن يسجد لصاحب هذا الكلام إجلالا وخشوعا. Then the mention of Surah Zumar, ayat number 23 is given. الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا متشابها مثانيا تقشعر منه جلود الذين يخشون ربهم ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد. So this is Surah Zumar. Then he says that, like, then the Quran gathers together different forms of expressions. Uh, Here we see different forms of expression and invites them in an astonishing, like, artistic harmony, such that anyone who just knows something of the secrets of the language cannot but, like, uh, he just go into prostration before the one who revealed these words. Like, here, he has mentioned, like, the beauty of the Quran, and he says that, like, how, like, Quran gathers all together, like, different these forms of the expressions, and, like, the people are invited to this beauty of art, like, anyone who's going to, like, who knows this secrets of language, who knows the balagha, this beauty of the language, he is going to fall into sujood. Like, and then we have this beautiful ayah from Surah Zumar. Allahu nazzala ahsan al-hadisi, and then it continues to lahu min had. Then after that, Dr. Father Samrai just continues and he says that لَكَدُرِسَ التعبير القرآني دراسات مستفيدة وأولية من النظر ما لم ينله نص آخر في الدنيا. Then he says that, here, Allah has sent down uh, the best of the speech, like, the best of the speech, a book, like, it's consistent, like, it's repeated here. Mm, yes, he says that it's repeated of, like, often repeated, like, in the recitations and everything. Um, Allah has sent down the best of the speech, a book, like, it's consistent, it's oft repeated here. It's oft repeated. كتابا متشابها مثانية تقشعر منه جلود الذين. Oft repeated, the skins of those who fear their Lord shiver from it, then their skins and hearts soften to the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the guidance of Allah. And ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ يَهْدِي بِهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. That is the guidance of Allah, and He guides with it whom He wills, and whoever Allah leaves astray, for him there is no guidance. And this is the reference that He has given for in Surah Zumar. So indeed, لَقَدْ دُرِسَ التعبير القرآني دراسات مستفيدة وأولية من النظر ما لم ينله نص آخر في الدنيا. So indeed, this Quranic expression, Duris Ta'bir al-Quraniya expression, has been studied. Here, the passive version is used, studied extensively and examined mustafidatan wa uliya min al-nazari, and examined with greater care malam yanalhu nasul akhiru fi dunya, with greater, like, examined with greater care, then malam yanalhu nasun akhiru fi dunya, then any other text nasun akhiru in the world. So then he continues that فقد دويس من حيث تصويره الفني فكان أجمل تصوير وأبرح لوحة فنية. It has been studied, again the passive version, درس من حيث تصويره الفني. So it has been studied from the من حيث, the perspective of its حيث تصويره الفني, perspective of its artistic imagery, and it proved فكان أجمل تصوير, it proved the most beautiful depiction and the finest وأبرها لوحة فنية, and the finest artistic painting. Then he continues saying that وَدُرِسَ مِنْ حَيْثُ نَظْمِهِ وموسيقاه فكان أروع إقد منظوم وأعزب قطعة فنية موسيقية. So it has been studied in terms of its structure, حيث نظمه, and its musical rhythm وموسيقاه, and it proved to be فكان أروع إقد منظوم, and it proved to be the most because here this ism tafdeel is used أروع إقد منظوم proved to be the most magnificent um, like you can say woven string of the pearls and قطعة فنية موسيقية, like and uh, like woven string of the pearls and the sweetest artistic musical composition. So while يشك أحد في فخامة فخامة نظمه وحلاوة موسيقاه وأزوبة جرسه حسن اختيار ألفاظه وجمال وقع آياته. So here again he says that who can doubt the this whole of its structure, the halavati, its sweetness of musikahu, and the sweetness of its melody, and like you can say the pleasantness of its sound, and also the excellence وحسن اختيار الفاظه, the excellence of its words, word choice, وجمال وقع آياته, and the beauty of the impact of its verses. Then he continues saying that وَدُرِسَ تَنَاسُبُ, its surahs has been studied. Tanasubu suwarihi suratan. Its surahs have been studied in terms of their harmony, surah by surah. وَتَنَاسُبُ آيَاتِهِ ayatan, surah by surah, verse by verse. وَتَنَاسُبُ فَوَاتِهِ السُّوَرِ وَخَوَاتِمِهَا, the connection between their openings and their conclusions or the endings. فَكَانَ قِطْعَةً فَنِيَّةً وَاحِدَةً, and it appeared as a single artistic piece, واحدة محكمة الربط, uh, like a single artistic piece perfectly, you can say in consecutive, in a rapt, in a fluency, in like it's so cohesive. You can say فخيمة nasji, and noble in its composition. وكان قال كما قال فخر الدين رازي إن القرآن سورة الواحدة لا اتصال بعده ببعض بل هو كالآيات آيات الواحدة. Like Fakhruddin al-Razi said that the Quran is like a single surah with each part connected to the other. Rather, it is like a single verse. ودرس من حيث إيجازه فكانت جوانب إيجازه لا تحصى أهوى في. Then it continues to page number 24. Like it has been studied, again the passive words, ودرس من حيث إيجازه, it has been studied from the perspective of its miraculousness. من حيث إيجازه فكانت جوانب إيجازه, and the aspects of its like from the angle of its like ijaz, uh, like are beyond count, la tuhsa, are beyond count. So this is the end of page number 23. Alhamdulillah. Like in this page, Dr. Father Samrai just emphasizes that the variation in the Quranic expressions, like adding and omitting phrases, like the changing order, is not just random but artistic precision. Like the Quran combines multiple styles, like the questioning, like the narrations, like we saw the warnings, like also we saw the encouragement into a single powerful, like artistic whole. Like also, in the end, he mentions that the scholars have studied it deeply for the artistic imagery, like paintings in the words, like how it just paints a picture, like a vivid picture, like its musical flow, like min haythu nazmihi wa musiqahu, its musical flow, like its rhythm, its harmony, the word choice, structure, harmony. Then we have ikdin manzoom wa azaba like the scholars have been studying it with the it's seeing its artistic imagery, like its musical harmony, flow, its structure, and the beginning of the ayat, the ending of the ayat, and their connection together, and also it's like all this makes the Quran unique, like unmatched and divine. So, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is the end of page number 23. Inshallah, we'll continue in the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.